Okay, so we have Come As You Are, Nirvana, and Kurt Cobain, the singer of Nirvana. He is from Aberdeen. And this t shirt says Business Week, and these are my real estate colors. You know, I love cats. And Astro wanted me to tell you don't be a copycat, is the energy. So we got a lot to talk about. First of all, Aberdeen is where a lot of them floods happened. I told you I was on a mission there and it wasn't easy from 2015 to 2019, and they took care of that. Um, Come As You Are, Aberdeen, Washington is where Kurt Cobain's from. I got to see his suicide letter at the Star Wars store. Star Wars, Star Trek store, the original little Mon Pa store. Awesome little town. It's always gray there. It's called Gray's Harbor. And I do not recommend living there, but we opened up a sobriety house there and we'd go there quite often. So I know pretty much Kurt Cobain's town. This is that scarf I was talking about, that shawl that I have. Okay, so we have don't be a copycat energy. They don't want you to be somebody else. They want you to be always authentic, never edited, like Miss Mystic here, right? We just push play and go. We don't worry about if anything is synchronized, it's because Astro did it. For example, in the shorts, I wrote in the comments about it because when the lyrics say the choice is yours, the Seven of Cups card is showing. And that's the card of you have lots of options. So the choice is yours, but they want you to be you and they want you to get going. So come as you are. Don't worry about your outfit. You see what I wear. I wear scarves and t-shirts, right? And less than that when I'm not on video because I don't really like clothes. I like my space suit, but I don't like clothes per se. Okay. They just, space suits fit tight. I don't like, and they like go to your skin and they're very beneficial. They have lots of A, B's, and C's you can deal with, like, well, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to get into our spacesuits, but they're very beneficial. Okay, and then the other energy with this is they wanted me to use all 10 decks, give you a reading from the shorts, to be yourself, come as you are, go out into the world as you are. Don't be a copycat. Don't copy somebody else's anything unless it's what you want to do. You want to show your t-shirt off on a video, then go ahead. That's not copying me, but it's copying me if you're intentionally copying somebody. Okay? Now, what's weird about everything is this shirt's brand new. I've never worn it and I didn't even know I had it. And when I took it out, they said, mission accomplished in Aberdeen. Your business week was successful. I guess it only took a business week to get it done, whatever they were doing underneath and around, and you know if you know. So, and then it's yellow and black, and that's my real estate colors. So I thought that was wild. I love cats, right? Come As You Are was the song, and that's where Kurt Cobain's from. So this is my life. My life is one synchronicity and one click, 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 click after the other. They also wanted me to tell you there's so much to tell you, but I don't write stuff down. I might write a sentence down here and there, but I don't write stuff down because I want to go totally with the flow. I'm totally authentic. So they said that in class, you might think when I talk about astro class, you might think a bunch of people in a class, and it's not like that. It's you and your master teacher and your guardian angel and your higher self. That's the class. It's not you with a bunch of people sitting around throwing paper airplanes. So, and then they refer you to other things. They refer you to meetings with me. They refer you to meetings with your other angels. They teach you one-on-one whatever subject you're in. So if you're rewriting your soul contract because somebody here in their physical avatar can't get their shit together, then that's who you're with. You're not with a whole bunch of people in a class. We call it a class, but it's really just one-on-ones with the uppers, with the higher ups. You all have angels and higher self. Multi-dimensional you are, so you have more than one higher self, okay? And you're dealing with more than one angel, but you have one specific one. You're dealing with master teachers. For instance, whoever's in charge of that soul contract class is the master teacher for that class. Okay, so it's really important that at night before you go to astro, you talk to, we used to call it praying, right? We used to call it praying to Jesus. Well, now that we're big boys and girls, we call it deciding where we're going in astro and what we're going to do. So we say, now I lay me down to sleep, praise the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, praise the Lord my soul to take, right? Now that's a Metallica song, Enter Sandman. We now just talk. We just say, hey, I got to go to my soul contract class because my soul partner isn't getting his shit together. This song was 2 years ago, Come As You Are, on one of my playlists, and he still didn't come. So we're putting it out there again. If you don't come on in as you are, you're out of here. Okay? Next. Okay? So there's an example of what's going on in astro right now. We are not messing around. We're switching people in and out saying, you're fired. You're fired. You're not getting that opportunity. Okay? So what I have for you is they wanted me to use all 10 decks. And then I've got a colored set of lights in the middle of the two sections. So you've got one reading is the shorts. Then your other reading is the one I just kind of explained to you about what's going on, okay, in astro, what we're doing. Don't be a copycat. Know that Business Week was successful. So Aberdeen is not the same as it used to be, okay? And then you're going to have two more readings. You're going to have a left side and a right side, right? Neither one of them are right or wrong, but I really want you to focus. It's kind of like, it's not timestamps, but it's kind of like two readings. I could kind of compare it to Steve's Love Tarot. He does Schrodinger's cat, right? Okay, there's two readings here for you. So we're going to go in and do that. So you're actually getting like 3 or 4 readings in this one episode here. So it's exciting. But that's what happened when I picked out this shirt out of my drawer. I just pick it out, right? That's it. I don't look around and figure out what I'm going to wear. I just grab it, and there it was. And I've never seen it before. And it's like, look at, I got the t-shirt. I told you I get t-shirts and statues. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and go in here, all right? And we're going to, well, who is that? Willie on the radio? Hi, Willie. Are you on the radio? I get pictures and statues and t-shirts and live cats. Okay, so what we have here is karmic third party is giving you some negativity. Okay, this is the first one. See the two different rows? Even though they're kind of messed up from the cat, it's okay. All right, so we've got a third party is giving you some negative energy. I'm not feeling so much the black magic spell work as I am just the negative energy. And the reason why is because the other side is dominated by St. Michael's Sword of Truth, marriage, and divine love. So, of course, they want you to stay in fantasy land with them. A falseness. I'm getting a falseness off this Ten of Cups energy. They told you they were your soulmate. You thought you were whole. You thought you were in love, but it's really just a karmic third party involved with negative energy. And I'm also getting the feeling of that karmic third party is sending negative energy because they don't want you to have that Ten of Cups. They don't want your fantasy to come true. See, because on this side, it's marriage, divine love. Angels are with you. So this is St. Michael's Sword of Truth. So with that being said, it looks like this side wins, but they want you to be aware of this side. So to continue on this side, we've got those options again. The Seven of Cups, the choice is yours. Do you want to stay in this? Or do you want to go to this? Okay? And then on this side, we have your wishy-washy. This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. But they don't want you to be wishy-washy because it's in reverse. They want you to make that choice. So this and this go together, see? You got lots of options, and the Ace of Wands is in reverse, and I told you that that was that non-wishy-washy. But it is a yes. It's a yes. Okay, it's just, okay, now on this side, we got the Queen of Hearts and the Empress together, and that was the same as I said yesterday. That's the most love I can pull from the deck, is the Queen of Hearts with the Empress. It don't get better than that, and this is a divine opportunity, and the choice is yours. So do you want fantasy land, or do you want the truth? So you're manifesting this, and justice is the card that came out, and it's the 10 commandments, and it's also the 11 card. So do you want justice? Do you want to live righteously with your divine love? That's what you're manifesting. But see what's happening? Fantasies, third parties, negative energy. So if you want that divine opportunity, you have to walk away from the past. There's the 8 broken cups, and realize that you created the situation and you have the power to change it. It's your soul contract. So as I was saying, everything I said to you in Astro that we're doing and that I'm doing with my soul contract is right here. I want the divine opportunity. I've walked away from the past. I've manifested justice. I create my own pictures. I create my own videos. I create my own music, right? We are the creators. We are the Empress and the Queen of Cups, okay? Now, on this side, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So there you are again. We have everything we need to do this. We also have luck, and we have action, Knight of Prima Donnaism, which is my male mermaid. So we have it all right here. Okay? You just have to have strength because you're dealing with the playboy, narcissist, overlord energy, and that's coming from that again. Okay? So that's what it is. Somebody's messing with you. or you could be in this kind of energy. So the Ace of Pentacles is with the Queen of Pentacles. And St. Michael's just saying to write down your feelings and your thoughts, and that's school again coming back. That everything I told you about Astro and rewriting your contract, it's time to do that. If this person's going to stay in a playboy narcissist overlord energy, you don't want him anyway. You want to go towards your Ace of Pentacles because you're the Queen of Pentacles, you're the Empress, you're the Queen of Hearts, male or female, you catch my drift, okay? You want that divine opportunity, the choice is yours. So get busy with this manifestation and redo your soul contract. Don't be a copycat. Oh, look at the pretty copycat. Here, you want to play flingers? He loves to play flingers. Okay, so don't be a copycat. Rewrite your soul contract. This person or people that are not coming, they're just going to be fired. That's going to be it. It's plain and simple. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to just do a couple more new ones. And let's see what we get from Miss Mystic's deck. Okay, we've got Queen of Pentacles again. So it's going to go into just repeating itself here and saying you have all you need, you're a healer, you have material and spiritual abundance, you're grounded, you're generous, you have strength, you're kind, and you're nurturing, and that's what you're going for. You're going for your King of Pentacles, your Hierophant, your Emperor. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles just got backed up, and we're going to see it is what to look up in. Oh, that's the Proverbs 31 woman. Yeah. It says Proverbs 31, chapter 31, the Proverbs 31 woman. So we're not going to keep going because we just repeated ourselves. 17:52 on the clock. We went right back to the Queen of Pentacles, double. I am Miss Mystic, and I want to thank you all for listening.